This video clip is about explaining to you what a financial instrument is. Right, now once again we've got the surplus units and the deficit units, and we've said that the surplus units have excess funds which can be transferred to the deficit units. So money is going to flow from the surplus units to the deficit units. But the surplus units want some kind of proof that they are going to get something in return for these funds sometime in the future. And that proof is a financial instrument. Now, in previous times, financial instruments used to be printed on paper. Nowadays, it's no longer true. They can be printed on paper, but often they will just exist on a computer or somewhere in a database. But a financial instrument is still a legal document. And it is a legal document that will tell you that you are entitled to future returns. And these returns, depending on the type of instrument that it is, can be in the form of interest, or if it's shares, it can be in the form of dividends, and you can also get future returns on the basis of a change in the price of the instrument, and that will be called profit or a change in the capital value. Right. Usually a financial instrument will also have some indication of maturity. So it will say when this instrument is going to expire. It will tell you when you are going to get interest, and it will also tell you when you are going to get the capital value back, if you are going to get it back in the future. Another characteristic of a financial instrument is that it can be negotiable or non-negotiable. Now, if it is negotiable, it means that the surplus units have bought this financial instrument that they've received in return for the money that they gave to the deficit unit. But if they need their funds to be liquidated, if they need the money before the maturity date, they can sell it to someone else. That means it's negotiable. If it's a non-negotiable instrument, it means they can't sell it to someone else. They have to keep it until the maturity date. Right, so most of the instruments that we are going to look at in this course will be negotiable instruments, because surplus units will prefer to hold negotiable instruments. Now, what we've discussed here is a financial instrument where the surplus unit gives the money directly to the deficit unit, and the deficit unit gives the financial instrument to the surplus unit. Now, that we call direct financing. And instruments that are created in this way are called direct instruments. But as we've explained to you in the previous video clip 1.1, surplus units and deficit units may have different needs, and therefore surplus units will not always want to buy something directly from a deficit unit. They might prefer to put their funds with a financial institution. So then the financial institution will issue the financial instrument which the surplus unit then buy from the financial institution, and then the financial institution will give the funds to the deficit unit. So you can see in this case, there's no direct communication or direct link between the deficit and the surplus unit. It happens via the financial institution. And instruments that are created in this manner are called indirect instruments. So all instruments that are issued by financial institutions and from which they then use the funds to provide to the deficit units, they are called indirect instruments. Right, so now we've explained to you what a financial instrument is. We've explained to you what direct financing is and what indirect financing is. And we've also explained to you what the difference is between a negotiable instrument and a non-negotiable instrument.